what's up?
Red Panda Anthem.
Red Panda, what's good?
Red Panda Anthem.
Your
Whole
boy.
clip going up. I know they can't stand it.
So let's talk about this.
I think this will tie right in.
What?
China.
I wasn't gonna talk about China yet,
okay,
but
good.
we can talk about China.
Yeah.
No, Shawty, go ahead. Euro. Go ahead.
So made an Instagram post about this a few weeks ago, and then spoke about this on Market Mondays when Google announced its stock split. And I made an Instagram post, one of those green screen things, that everybody's doing now, by the way. Sidebar. So
we're gonna be diplomats, right?
Oh man.
You had to talk with me when we was in London.
I'm calling out names.
Yeah, writer. We gotta be diplomats. Come on. We're not doing that.
It was saying that it could lead to Amazon, a stock split for Amazon. We talked about on Market Mondays, and lo and behold, it's on record. You can see that it was documented on Market Mondays. Lo and behold, last week Amazon announced a 20-1 stock split.
The first thing I did was I think I called you first, and then I called Ian. I'm like, yo, remember this, man? When Bezos stepped down, this was an opportunity. We got a new CEO. This might be a new opportunity for him to say, all right, this is a great chance for us to get more investors inside the company. And lo and behold, the day came.
Yes.
My stock of the year.
So Amazon, all right. So Amazon, so let's talk about, everybody wants to probably know about this situation. What does it mean? Does it mean the stock is going to go up? Every time a stock splits, it's the same conversation. So Amazon, and it was interesting because when Google split, Amazon was the last big tech company to have a 4-digit stock price. Mm-hmm. And, it was rumors that, that could be the next stock to split. And they didn't even waste too much time. They a couple of weeks later, they announced that their stock split. So what does this mean for Amazon?
It means exactly what we thought with the other ones, right? Like when I look at Amazon stock, if a retail investor looks at Amazon stock and they see it at 3,200, it's not as appealing, right? That feels like I can't afford it. Or I'm going to have to get a fractional share. With the split 20-1, which is a pretty large split, now you're looking at maybe $130 a share. And more enticing for a retail investor to get involved. It also is important if you go back to the Josh Brown episode, last time he was on Market Mondays, he talked about why these companies break down and split and get to these numbers in the hundreds, right? So they could be included in the Dow Jones. It was an excellent explanation. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. But that also is a factor in it as well. But I just want to make sure that everybody's clear that nothing changes fundamentally inside the company. It's just the prices change, right? And so I always explain it as if somebody had a $5 bill or 5 singles, do you still have $5? Essentially, you do, right? It's just in a different form. And so when you look at a stock go from 3,000 down to 100 or 200, it's pretty much the same thing. It's just that now more retail investors can now pile into the stock. They also bought back $10 billion. What was it? $10 billion worth of stock?
Yeah.
So like, these type of move, when you start seeing things like this happen, and it was like, yo, this is why I was saying this. I didn't even take this into account when I was saying that, yo, Amazon's gonna be my stock of the year. I was looking at all the fundamental things, but like, this is one of those things. Obviously, the market is in a downtrend right now. The NASDAQ is in a downtrend, but long term, this is why I'm like, all right, gotta get Amazon. On top of being the number one e-commerce, is going to be the number one shipping company, passing UPS and FedEx in this year. There's just so many things that I feel like Amazon is just like going to be this incredible company that it already is, and it's going to keep building upon it.
Yeah, for the last 15 months, every week somebody in Stock Club was like, man, why do you keep Amazon as a retirement pick? I'm like, just wait. Put yes in chat. Some of y'all were killing me. Man, are you sure? I'm like, give it time. Bezos, for those of you who don't know, he came from the hedge fund industry. So there's a calculated reason why he didn't want it to split. But with the new executive, it gives him a great advantage. Like you said, it goes into the Dow Jones. And then, of course, it's one of the, it's in my top 10 businesses as well. So like Apple, Microsoft, Google, Saudi Aramco, Amazon, they're in that list of companies that if I have to put my life on the line, I would invest money with them. So continue to hold them for the long term. They'll be great. And then Mimi, I'll see your question. We'll talk about Moderna tonight on the Stock Club call. But yeah, Amazon, it's going to be great for another 10 or 15 years easily. Hold on to it.
When is the stock split?
Did they give a date?
I don't know the date off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'll get it.
So the question is going to be,
when should I buy?
Buy it after. We're going to give a clean answer. Mike, clip this up. If you haven't bought it yet and you can't afford it in the 2000s, wait till after and then put it in one of your core holdings. That's been like our little secret in Stock Club. It's been in the retirement picks forever. Amazon's one of the ones. Red Panda, please put Red Panda in chat so they can see that I'm not lying or capping, even though this crystal ball is glowing bright in the background. So listen, if we all called unanimously,
I mean, yeah, Amazon can't go wrong with Amazon. Good move to split its stock. I feel like that's only going to, drive a lot more retail money into it, and just by the law of numbers, right? It's like a stock is $2,000 on $3,000. Like for it to get to $6,000, that's a big increase of only 400%. Where something is $120, goes to $240. That's a lot more feasible. Apple has split a variety of different times throughout the course of their history. Google just split. Tesla split last year. Amazon is about to split. So
NVIDIA.
Yeah, it just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Run it up
on Disney too, because now
Disney.
But because now when you have to pick between the two, since the price is cheaper, now you're going to have to say it's like getting LeBron at $5 million a year. I may like Pat Beverly at $5 million. If I can get LeBron though, now you have to make some tough decisions about what am I going to have in my portfolio if I'm going based on price that I have available. You have a superstar available for pretty much a rookie contract in your portportfolio. That's going to be very hard to turn down.
They're doing some interesting with their streaming service right now. So Disney Plus, and they kind of announced it like subliminally, but they're going to be having different tiers now. So like if you have Disney Plus, you just play that one tier, or the tier that gives you ESPN and all these other things. But they're going to have another tier where you can have advertisement or non-advertisement. So that's just another revenue stream on top of what they're doing. Streaming service is doing incredible. It's almost, it's going to catch Netflix within the next 3 to 5 years, but having that ad service in it, now you're talking about more revenue on top of the parks open. I just saw that Disney Paris reopened. So it goes my good company, Disney again. The stock split for Amazon, though, May 27th. It goes in effect May 27th. So that's when it'll split.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
This that Red Panda anthem.
Ian, what's up?
This that Red Panda anthem.
Red Panda, what's good?
Red Panda anthem. Whole point going up. I know they can't stand it.